Hi, I'm Joshua Bolden, and welcome to The Rewind, where we take a look at this week's top stories, the stories you may have missed, and everything in between. Now let's rewind. First in this week's top story, the individual mandate provision of the 2010 healthcare reform law can stand as a tax, the United States Supreme Court ruled on Thursday.
Earlier today, the Supreme Court upheld the constitutionality of the Affordable Care Act, the name of the healthcare reform we passed 2 years ago. In doing so, they've reaffirmed a fundamental principle that here in America, in the wealthiest nation on earth, no illness or accident should lead to any family's financial ruin.
The mandate requires that most Americans purchase health insurance coverage or face monetary penalties. Also in Washington, the nation's first African-American Marines were honored Wednesday and Thursday in D.C. The Montford Point Marines received the Congressional Gold Medal Wednesday for breaking the color barrier in the 1940s, followed by a parade hosted by the Commandment of the Marine Corps Thursday morning. The men received the medal 63 years after the camp where they trained closed. Egypt has a new president. Voters elected Muslim Brotherhood candidate Mohamed Morsi with 52% of the vote. The 60-year-old has a doctorate from the University of Southern California, and 2 of his children are U.S. citizens. Now, despite Morsi's win, Egyptian military still retains much of the power. In entertainment now, a boxing promoter wants to get Drake and Chris Brown into the boxing ring. This after allegedly a fight broke out between the two on June 14th at a nightclub. Promoter Dan Feldman is offering Brown and Drake $1 million each to enter the ring. Feldman says the fight would feature 3-minute rounds, oversized gloves, and headgear. Feldman says neither artist has responded to the offer. Also in entertainment, the Today Show's Ann Curry bid farewell as a regular co-host this week. Reports over the last week suggest NBC had been trying to ease her out the role after concluding she was miscast.
And after all of these years, I don't even know if I can sleep in anymore. I'm not even sure I can, but I know that whatever time I wake up, I'll be missing you.
Curry has been with the Today Show for 15 years and will now take on a new role as Today's anchor at large and as national and international correspondent. And in this week's Fast Forward, the Augusta Chronicle is reporting Amy Copeland, the young woman with a rare infection after a zipline accident that led to the amputation of her arms and legs, may be released from the hospital next week. Copeland's father told the Associated Press she's real excited about leaving. Once leaving, Copeland will spend some time in an inpatient rehabilitation clinic. And that's a wrap for this week's Rewind. I am Joshua Bolden. Thanks for pressing play and tuning in, and I'll see you next week.